This question comes from Max, who asks, what if the Earth's core suddenly exploded?
Max, first of all, let's all take a deep breath and then realize there's no need to breathe anymore because things are about to get extremely uncomfortable.
The Earth's core isn't just hot. It's basically a nuclear furnace the size of Mars, sitting under our feet and quietly keeping our planet from turning into a frozen ice cube or a molten lava ball. Let's start with the basics. The core is divided into two parts, a solid inner core and a liquid outer core. Together, they weigh about 1.7% of the Earth's total mass. That may not sound like a lot, but it's equivalent to the mass of a small planet, about as much as Pluto. And the temperatures? Somewhere between 5,000 and 7,000 Kelvin, which is hotter than the surface of the sun. Max, your backyard barbecue just got humbled. Now, what would exploding the core even mean? If we imagine the inner and outer cores suddenly expanding outward, it's not like popping a balloon. The pressure inside the Earth is so enormous that any explosive event would instantly liquefy and vaporize surrounding rock, sending massive shockwaves through the mantle and crust. Max, imagine dropping a match into a pressure cooker the size of Texas, and then multiplying that by a factor of 1 trillion.
First effect: global earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. The shock waves from a core explosion would tear the planet's crust apart. Volcanoes would erupt everywhere, from Yellowstone to the Ring of Fire, and lava flows would probably join forces to create a new ocean of molten rock. Cities? Gone. Roads? Melted. Coffee shops? Definitely not open for business.
Next, the magnetic field. The Earth's magnetic field is generated by the motion of the liquid outer core. Exploding the core would completely destroy this dynamo, leaving us without a shield from solar radiation. Max, think of it like turning off the planet's invisibility cloak. Cosmic rays and solar wind would bombard the surface, frying electronics, satellites, and probably any rooftop solar panels you were proud of. What about the atmosphere? The energy released would be so extreme that the Earth's crust could literally peel off in places. The heat would vaporize oceans and melt the atmosphere's lower layers, sending superheated gas and rock into space. It's a bit like throwing a pot of boiling water into a blender set on nuclear. Max, breathing would become optional, mostly because there wouldn't be any air left.
If somehow you survived all the initial destruction, and let's be honest, you wouldn't, you'd still face gravity problems. The mass redistribution from the core explosion would destabilize the planet's rotation.
Earthquakes and tsunamis aside, the planet could start wobbling violently, possibly ejecting chunks of crust into orbit. Satellites? Turned into a cosmic debris field. Max, say goodbye to your Wi-Fi. There's also the question of timescale. Some effects would be instantaneous, like shock waves and radiation. Others, like cooling molten rock or atmospheric escape, would take years or decades. Essentially, the Earth would transform from a habitable planet into a slowly dying ember floating in space. Max, your favorite hiking trails would become rivers of lava, and your summer barbecue, lava-grilled permanently.
In conclusion, if the Earth's core exploded, the planet would experience total geological, magnetic, and atmospheric collapse. Humans, animals, and most forms of life would vanish in minutes or hours.
Max, it's safe to say that this is one scenario where the phrase "going out with a bang" is wildly understated. While it's fun to imagine, for now we should probably stick to smaller scale disasters, like running out of coffee, rather than planetary annihilation. So remember, the Earth's core is best left alone. It keeps us warm, magnetic, and wonderfully habitable. Max, next time you want to experiment with extreme physics, maybe start with a microwave or a flamethrower and leave the planet's inner furnace intact. After all, some things are just too hot to handle.